Your HOA board sends a warning letter. A homeowner ignores it. You assume you have the authority to stop them, then a court tells you you don't. What went wrong? Here's the scenario that catches more boards off guard than anything else. A homeowner with a lot inside your community also owns property just outside it, and they start using your private road to access that outside land. Most boards assume they can simply say no, but a Michigan Court of Appeals case from November 2025 clarified something important. If your governing documents say the road is for the use of lot owners, without spelling out what that use can or can't include, a court is going to enforce that language exactly as written. No implied limits, no assumed restrictions. Whatever your documents say, that's what you've got to work with. What this means for your community is that document language isn't just formality. It defines the actual boundaries of your enforcement authority, and most boards don't realize how much ambiguity they're sitting on until it matters. Let's talk about timing. And this is where associations consistently get burned. This same case involved an easement that has been on record for decades. The HOA tried to challenge it, and the court didn't even get to the merits. The statute of limitations had already run. The board had simply waited too long. There's a pattern we see in this industry. Boards are aware something is off, but they're busy. Turnover happens, and no one pushes for a formal review. Years go by. Then a situation forces the issue, and the legal window to act has quietly closed. Knowing when your enforcement clock starts running and when it stops is the kind of thing that separates boards that can act from boards that can only watch. The third piece is about evidence, and this is the one most boards are least prepared for. In this case, the association argued that the homeowner's commercial truck activity would excessively burden the road. Seemed obvious, felt like common sense, but the court dismissed the claim because the HOA couldn't produce actual evidence to support it. No documentation, no professional assessment, no expert opinion, just the argument. Courts don't operate on assumptions. If your board needs to prove a restriction has been violated or that a specific use is causing harm, you need to have built the record before the dispute becomes a lawsuit, and most boards haven't. Easements, road access, enforcement authority, document interpretation. This is the kind of work that looks straightforward until you're standing in front of a judge who's reading your governing documents more carefully than your board ever has. If your community is dealing with access disputes, unclear document language, or an enforcement situation you're not sure about, this is exactly the kind of thing we work through with boards every day. We'd be glad to take a look. At ManageMax, we know that effective community management is built on transparency and systematic excellence. We provide full-service HOA and condominium management across Southeast Michigan, handling everything from accurate financial reporting to proactive maintenance. Our goal is to reduce the burden on your board while protecting your property values. If you're looking for a partner who values accountability as much as you do, visit us at ManageMaxProperties.com. Let's build a stronger community together.